Welcome, friends, freaks, and those seeking adventures. We are the Purple Worm Syndicate, and we are deep diving in the Chronicles of Imeron, episode 9. Last time we all gathered, the day was just beginning on the disloyalty insight of a blighted land on some islands called the Crypt, these islands sprawling out in front of you, and these nope, not saying that word. Missile? I don't know. Destroyed lands, basically, yeah. As you guys are gathering your... Dismal, thank you.
I was like, what is he trying to say?
I know. Gathering your goods and disembarking on a rowboat to the land, you find yourself tracking a smoke signal deep within the swampy forest. As pools of the bog-related water surrounds you and you go deeper and deeper into the forest, vines start to move, and you find yourselves in a destroyed town, and razor vines, blighted, reanimated plants attack you. As these razor vines attempt to steal your life force, a random light starts projecting and floating in front of you during the middle of this battle as it rages on. Disassembling these creatures with little to small problem, I would say. Not too much for you guys to all handle. You begin to start hearing a small voice calling out and chanting to you. This is when the light that was being produced is then floated up into the air, and all your light sources are stolen from you. And a small creature randomly starts appearing half-formed, handing you gifts, as he would call it, as he began chanting da-da-do, da-da-do. You guys all found yourselves in the form of gifted items. Some very random, some specific maybe to you, but now these items are firmly attached to you. You continue trying to find the light source as all yours have been removed. You end up seeing a hut of some sort appearing with two humanoid individuals wrestling on the ground, screaming at each other. It's literally where we're picking up today. So on the map, as you guys can tell, we were picking up right after this battle. As you guys are deeper within the forest, you are walking up to that steam stack, and you see these two very hunched over, like literally, these guys are wrestling across, as one of them is screaming at the other, "You took it from me!" like kind of thing. You guys are walking into the scene right now, so. As these two wrestle in front, you see for a split second the hands of a very hunchbacked, crunched over, like half man, and a bright yellow gem fly out of his hand and roll onto the ground. As another individual, about 6'7", with two faces, as he has two different heads. One is a lot smaller than the rest of him, is like crawling in the mud towards the gem trying to grab it, and he yells out, "Rem, this is mine! This is mine!" And then as he does that, the Rem, as he calls out, literally jumps on his back. "No, the gem is mine! It was gifted to me!" And as they are fighting in front of you, they stop for a second as they see you, the group of you guys walking up at this point in time. So
only 6'7", so they're pretty short.
Yeah, they're pretty short.
Yeah, passive is just gonna look down on them.
So wait, you're only saying that because passive is tall.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Her and Torg are giants, basically.
Yeah.
Pretty much. So I'll go ahead and send Waddles down. Kind of crawls off of me and kind of send Waddles to flop in and just kind of get a closer look at the conversation. And I'm just going to listen back from a distance.
Well, they noticed us, right?
They noticed you.
So.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I'm going to let him lead the way.
This man just wants Waddles to get murdered. Waddles,
As he gets
dangerous
closer,
situation. Go.
Jesus.
Within anybody who happens to look at Waddles has to pass a DC 13 Wisdom saving throw or be charmed and act friendly to the Tundra.
I'm just waiting until.
Where is that turtle look? I feel like we're all like kind of in like eye shot of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like it's going to become a thing like Kenny in the early seasons of South Park with Waddles dying.
I want to get him close enough to these two people so that if they notice him, they might have to perceive him as being friendly.
I mean, they're a little distracted at the moment.
Okay. Well, they'll try to get a little closer, but he's going to be in front of me, is all I'm saying. So whenever they notice him, if they do, if they don't, we send Zane in to go have a conversation. And I just give Zane a little pat between the shoulders like a downward slap.
I'm only talking to the tall people.
Maybe you can calm them down with your little instrument there.
Oh,
Corey's gonna pick up Zane and put him on his shoulder like...
I was going to do that. Damn it.
You put him between you and one of each shoulder, like each shoulder at what's one
Arm
half.
thrown.
Arm and throwing him up there. Yeah.
Yeah. Wait. No, wait. Stand next to... Are your shoulders roughly the same height?
I think Pascal's a little taller than Twerk.
You guys are both 7 foot.
No, I'm taller than that.
Oh.
I am, because I can't remember his parts. 7'4".
Oh.
Crooked throne.
Twerk is 7'1", so...
No, that's not too
There's
big a
like-
difference.
Close enough.
No.
So yeah.
Stand one of them has two faces. Stand next to each other. I'm gonna stand on both your shoulders.
Oh wait, I have an idea. I'm gonna manifest my Negafe.
Okay. Oh, perfect. Now stand on... Mega face has a base shoulder, 1 foot on each. Up.
Human pyramid.
You're back here. Here, there you go.
Yep.
Athletics check to balance.
Zane's gonna be on top of you guys. It's like... nailed it.
Nailed it.
Jesus.
As everybody's like doing their size comparisons and making this plan, Flint is just kind of rubbing his temples.
Oh yeah. There we go. The Megazord has been formed. Let's roll him out.
Jesus. This makes me think of Venture Brothers Mecha Shiva, if anybody's seen it. They just climb on each other's shoulders and go Mecha Shiva.
Literally, these two are fighting in front of you.
Sorry.
Like I said, they are wrestling over this gem that's on the ground that just rolled across, and for a second they stop, and then one of them, the one with the two heads, bites the other one on the arm.
Wow.
And he's like, "You motherfucker bit me!" And he's like, starts slapping. There's people! And then he stop for a second, and then he like, they're both on the ground, completely muddied, as, like I said, they see it, the front couple of you guys, whoever's leading this group.
Pasfan Zane and Negafe.
Of course. Yeah.
And I'm gonna whisper to Zane.
Do you want a check to see how low I'm standing on the Paspe and Negaface shoulders?
Yeah,
I'm gonna whisper though. Use your God voice, Zane. Use your God voice.
It's head towards home. I'm all there.
I did too.
Yeah, roll athletics.
Athletics.
So good at athletics, guys.
Yeah.
That's nat 20 for 20.
That won his
Right.
persuasion check.
Right.
He's super balanced.
I was questioning it at first, but I'm in for this episode.
Yes.
Here we
And
go.
I'm like, oh, what are the hell are you guys up to? This Shane's looking at Flint like, what are we doing right now, Flint? What are we doing? They just walk up, whatever plan's going on. I do not know what's happening.
Brother, they're being weird! What are they doing? What are you doing on top of Torque and Negafe? Like, what is the plan here?
Can I make it look like they are, like, I'm gonna try and make it look like I'm taking steps, like, try and perform it, make it look like I'm taking steps, and Paspe is moving with...
God.
You're like,
Do I need to make performance check too?
Puppet master kind of situation?
I guess?
Yeah.
It's like a simultaneous check thing, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, Torque is right behind you guys in case Zane falls.
Good plan.
I got a 2 with a -1 makes 1.
Okay.
This might go poorly.
I mean, if Zane can copy the really poor walkie well enough, it still might work.
It's true.
Yeah.
If he gets a nat 20,
Oh no, for performance, I only got 17 plus 5.
oh,
22, I see.
that's okay.
Yeah, for 20, yeah.
So tell me how you're making this extremely awkward, because I'm going to try to keep
Well, we're awkwardly trying to move at just the right times to make it look right. So I'm thinking maybe we accidentally shuffle along at the same time, and it just looks like he's levitating.
Yeah. They literally, as they see you guys approach this giant monstrosity of you guys standing on top of each other, trying to be one complete being. The smaller of the two grabs the stone and like, they're being weird, Timothy, run away! And they run towards the hut and they pound on the door. And they literally they're running inside as you guys are approaching. They don't know what they're staring at. They're scared. So,
That's a fair reaction, I would say.
Why did we do this
Just
again?
nod my head like, that seems right. That seems right.
but yeah, so these two are grabbing the stone and running inside.
Welcome to Zane and Paspe and Torque. What do you think was going to happen?
Good things.
I was just being weird, honestly.
You're scared away people we might need information from so we don't die in this forest. Maybe not the best
The
idea.
house will knock at the door.
And then you get a ballista shot in your face.
I'm gonna try and find a window to peek in and see if I can gather anything from there.
Let's
Maybe
go.
somewhere around this area.
Let's just go knock on the door and say we're friendly.
Zane can do that.
Try that.
It's his idea.
Yeah.
Causes in the first place.
Yeah.
Torque is gonna say, Zane's just stay on top of pacificating.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Doing someone.
obviously.
But as you approach one of the windows and peer inside, you can see what seems to be like a living room setup, a couple chairs and a couch with a low fire that is burning, and the two individuals that you just saw running inside, they're on the back side of the couch, talking to another individual who is very broad-shouldered, sitting in a rocking chair as he puffing on a cigar. You could tell that they're emoting back and forth, pointing at the door, saying that there's definitely people outside, but you are looking inside what is a living room with now the 3 people basically. As the rest of you guys are going towards the back door where they just ran in.
I guess.
I mean, that's what Pasiphae and Zane are doing.
I'll let Zane try to solve the problem they just made.
It's not a problem yet.
I'll communicate what I saw telepathically to Torque and just kind of mutter quite cozy in there, but they're definitely prepared for this.
I'm gonna look around for a crack in the wood. Maybe it's not built very well. It's a weird brim hole or a little notch maybe I can sneak them through.
Sure, roll investigation.
That's what, yeah, because it's secret to loss of that. That's it.
Investigation.
Keep this silly. Wow, I rolled a nat 1, then a 2 for 7. Bad advantage.
Airtight building, man.
This hut is made of what? Part of it is made of the actual brick and mortar style. And the back half where you're standing at is actually a log cabin style. Again, it's an attachment. for whatever reason, these logs are stacked really, really
Perfectly stood up.
Yeah.
Whoever built this built it really well.
Found a plug hole in.
Craftsmanship.
With just a ladder in this building. Oh, nothing weird.
Yep, this was built mighty fine.
Torque is going to knock on the back door for Pacific and Zane.
Okay.
Can you try to move the monstrosity without it falling over?
I'm sorry, they don't even know we're here, right?
Yeah. You knock on the back door.
Oh, sorry. Torque's here too.
After a moment, the shorter hunchback man opens up the door very slowly, like barely sees the part of his face. You can see a nasty scar that has been slowly healing over time across the front part of his nose and half of his eye. He has just raggedy mutton chops. He looks what would be like halfling, but he's just very like deformed and distorted in some way. There's something off about him. And as he opens up the door, sees you, Tor, he like shrieks for a second. Ah! They're still here. Who are you? What do you want?
Zane?
Well, we were just wandering through the woods, and since they're a bit taller, I was riding their shoulders. We didn't mean to scare you. But our fire appeared to not be, like, none of our light appeared to be working. And so we were trying to find a place for shelter.
I don't believe you! And he closes the door.
Torque's going to knock again. A little harder this time.
The door opens and it's the other two-headed man. The 6'7" opens up. His main face is that of a giant, like house. He's like a half giant, but he has, like I said, a weird deformity of a second head that looks like a small child that is protruding off the side of his neck. And he opens up the door, leans out, and still here. My brother told me that you're looking for shelter.
Yes, that what we're looking for currently.
Not today. Closes the head. And then he reopens it up. I'm sorry. And then the smaller head starts talking for a second. Don't listen to them. They do not know what they talk about. Come in, come in. Cheers. And then he opens up the door, and as you see that, you can see one arm is a lot larger than the other, like monster arm on the side, but there's a smaller, like humanoid, like standard sized man on the left hand side where the head that comes off of it and opens up the door. Please, you are welcome here. Welcome.
I'm just going to walk in.
I'm inciting the tone of that second head.
Okay.
Just like the tone and how it actually is sounding.
Yeah, see the flip through the sentence. I feel like we're no, so it's just like this.
Upcott.
17.
17. I was like, inside wise, this man, the voice that is talking out of the two of the bodies, he is definitely the more dominant of the one, and there is some grumble to his tone of voice and stuff, but there's no threatening aspect of his body movement right now. So,
Alright, I'll look.
welcome
back in the
to
room now.
Studdle's hut.
Studdle's hut.
Torque is going to introduce himself. I am Torque, and this is Zane, and this is Pacific, and our friends over there. And thank you for welcoming us in.
The other one's Negafe.
What's the cafe?
Torque's going to point at Negafe. That's the Negafe. That's also Pacific.
Sure. Come on in.
Torque's walking in.
I'll let Torque lead the way. I'll hop off of that space.
Dang.
I'll just leave the back of the group, basically, Bob. I'll wait.
I might stay outside, just like hang out by the back door until in this case there's a magical trap needs to get broken into. Oh no, we got trapped in the basement. Like, alright, here comes Hollow with his magic hammer, breaking some seals.
Yep.
Okay.
Alright, as you guys, the couple of you that are entering into the house, like I said, you're standing in what seems to be the living room of your side of this house. A couple different cabinets that have ornate silverware and just pottery across. It was like very Victorian style, just household on the inside. There's a large couch, a couple chairs, and then the fireplace that is burning in front. You notice a hallway off to the side that opens up to what seems to be like where a lot of the coloring and silverware is actually held. But yep, this is the mission. Well, I can say you guys are entering into that door. So it's last floor.
That door's over here, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh.
I'm gonna unmanifest Negafe for now, just so it's not all crowded.
I just like hanging out here.
I think that I'll take the opportunity to have an intellectual conversation with Tapa.
Gross.
Why is Zale's bringing the front door? What? Yeah, Zale's front door.
I know. You did. It was unlocked the whole time.
Yep. Oh, Squeak's on top of me.
Oh, whoops.
That was
Zane's carrying torque now.
Yep. Yeah. There is technically there is a door right here. As you can see, into that room already. But it is like the reinforced door.
Wolf hanging out with Waddles.
I can't. Nice. He's go.
That's what. Look for moving it over to where everything's stuck in low there. As you guys enter in, you can see now what Flint described a moment ago. Very broad. Think about your waters in here. Broad man sitting on the couch, just smoking. It's like minding his own business, but as all of you guys slowly enter into the building. The shorter one will just say, "We were not expecting guests today. Sorry for what you ran into. It's just my brother took my gem. My very precious gem that was gifted to me!" And he runs at his brother and like tries to and holds him back for a second. Just stop it, run!
Children. So, one real quick question. Their light sources all appear to be working?
Yes. If your house is fully lit, you can see above there is a chandelier that has melting candles right now.
That seems like a fire hazard.
It probably is.
It's 100% not up to code.
I thought this place was built better than that.
The outside's cool.
What's so special about this gem?
It was given to us by a creature. He just appeared out of nowhere and said, "This is for you."
Was it a red panda looking thing or red fox looking thing?
I don't know. I only saw his feet, but they weren't red.
With their little red furry feet.
They were little red furry feet.
Did he say?
They do.
Did it sound like that?
Yes.
We ran into him as well.
He only gave us one to share between the two of us. How crazy!
What a dick. He gave us stuff too, but...
Yeah. Well, Pacific says that torch come pull out his giant slayer battle axe. Yeah, they gave me this. He's holding it pretty intimidating, but he's not trained.
The fail fans off the perfect.
Get you someone who looks at you like Torque looks at his
But he said in exchange for these gifts, he took our light.
Yeah.
Pinchers. Nope.
You guys still have light.
Our light is still here.
Yeah, like, anything we're trying to light up, like, I'll pull out one of our makeshift torches that we made. And, like, try and ignite it and show that they don't work.
Interesting. You sure these worked before?
Some of us thinking can create, like, with them themselves, and that doesn't even work. Yeah.
Well, you know what they say about the little red panda, man.
You know.
Oh, I don't either. Figure of speech, right? I don't think that's how it works, brother. Oh. Well, I read in a scroll once that there's the creature within the forest. Goes by the name of Tudos. He gives gifts to those most worthy, to those that are not. He likes to play games with them. Say, I mean, we're worthy. I don't think you are worthy, and that's why you care, like.
But he still gave us stuff.
That doesn't make any sense. Or maybe the story's wrong. Brother! And he starts. Maybe the story's wrong. Maybe the story's wrong. They're just like back and forth bantering for a second.
So
Is there like a candle or something next to us? Like, something that we can pick up?
Yeah, I mean, there's different candles within there.
Just gonna try to pick up a candle and see if it goes out.
Yeah.
what are you doing, Chris?
This is fan he got.
And it's itself.
Oh, right.
You're you role play, no, you role play.
Yeah. You pick up a candle there at Torque, and it goes out.
Alright, well, that Torque's gonna be like, see? Even your light goes out when we touch it. Here, there's
cursed.
something maybe you can do to help us.
The taller one will come over and touch the candle, and as soon as he pulls it away, and like pulls it out of your hands, it lights back up again. Ah! You are cursed. Get out! Get out! What are you doing? What? Why? Why did the red panda do this to you?
We don't know.
Oh, Tudos.
He did say something about enjoy surviving the night without your light.
So we need to spend the night, guys.
This?
All of you? Here?
I mean, I don't think we'll be well safe out in the forest. With all those plants trying to eat us.
Suck out our life force.
Another ghost ship.
Let me ask the master of the hold. Yes, let's ask the master. The two-headed giant walks away and goes over to the man sitting on the couch, whispers into his ear. He stands up, and as he turns around, you can see him holding a cane in front of him. The cane itself extends past as he's looking with his hand in front. The man is blind, and as he's walking forward, starts heading towards you. You can see he is very aged, as well past his prime. He has an enormous amount of hair though on him, like, and it's not gray, right? Like, it's a dark black on him, and he pulls back his hood, and you can see just giant wolf-like ears. And then as he stands and like in front of you all, just, you can stay for the evening, not any later. Soon as day breaks, you must leave.
Okay.
Do not touch anything that doesn't belong to you, or the house will speak for itself.
Huh?
The house can speak.
It has a way. Bring up where things are supposed to be. And the master here, Eli Suttle. This house has been passed down from generation to generation. My great-grandmother was a masterful wizard. She set things to the standard. The standards are not met. House reacts.
Cool. Thank you for the lodging.
There aren't that many beds. You might have to make do with couches or furniture around to
If it has padding, it's better than I'm used to.
upstairs. There's a couple beds. That is the most lodging that you will find. There's a front den. You can also take sleep and slumber in.
Do you have any books to read?
There are books throughout the house, yes, and scrolls.
Any of note that I could perchance check out?
It's a bad question.
Let him know something rare, something don't normally see out in the world.
I don't see out in the world.
That's fair. I'll take a look.
Sounds good. Timothy! Red. Throw our guest around. I will go back to my fire. Keep it down, please. And I'll slowly start walking back towards his couch, reaching out, touching it, and sits back down.
Probably, once everybody starts piling in, I'll go ahead and start looking for books along the path. That'll be something I'd be interested in. I want to look for more either history of books, or maps of the area.
I'm just looking for cool stuff.
And then be there.
Whatever has the coolest cover, you know, or...
I'm going to lean over to Torque and, like, whisper in Torque's ear.
Oh.
As much as I can lean over to Torque as he likes to climb up
Whisper at his armpit.
Yeah. Be like, kid, you wanna... I'm gonna sit, like, be whispering this really quiet. You wanna help me look around at things?
With that, Torque is gonna be like, not down, saying, soon, I'll help you. But the old man, he intrigues me. I want to go have a word with him first. And Torque is gonna slowly walk over to the old man.
Just because the old man has money and that you or is it when they best in that street?
He also said his name.
Torque was not paying attention.
Very intrigued he must be.
First rule of having a sugar daddy, know the sugar daddy's there.
Oddly specific.
Yeah.
He knows from experience.
Yeah, I was about to say, Travis knows from experience. Oh no, I have said it.
You've been a sugar daddy, though.
Carry on.
Now, that doesn't mean that there are some 20-year-old twins that walk into these during the person.
Okay, back.
What's the time point here? My cancel things out.
Yeah.
Gosh. Real quick, though.
Anybody need a drink? Alex?
Joe. I think I
How about you?
Yeah. Alright. So I have Torque went over towards Eli Suttle as the rest of you guys were getting the tour. And it looks like Flint and Pasiphae. Once you guys get to the den, that's where the most books are going to be. So pretty much up front of the house right here. That's where the majority of the books are going to be. Torque, are you sitting down on the couch then next to him and...
Actually, I think Torque would ask him if he could. He'll like... How do you say his name again?
Eli.
Eli, that's...
I say name again so we can
That's-
Pretend he...
That's a tough one.
get it.
Well, that is the tough one.
Hard name.
His last name is Suttle. So...
Alright, so Pork is gonna actually walk up to the couch and be like, "Oh man, mind if I sit next to you? I have noticed that your eyes don't seem to work."
Very rude thing to introduce yourself to somebody, to say, "Yes, my eyes do not work."
May I sit?
Mate. I can't
First
tell
question
you
then.
are. Anyways. Yeah.
And as Torque sits down, "For your hospitality in this, I cannot help you with your eyesight, but I can help you see."
You can see just fine. But I need to.
Torque is going to use his telepathy, but he's going to use it in a very rudimentary way where Eli could get images of pretty much what Torque sees throughout the house.
What's going on?
Don't try to help him see by giving him visions.
Oh, that's cool.
I know you said you can see, but let me show you what I see. Your beautiful house. And Troy's kind of like, not really flooded with images, but here's an image of, what it looks like outside when we're walking up on it, walking through, and then finally, come over to sit down.
Torque, as you're showing him these images, where are you sitting at? Are you sitting in the chair around the desk, Torque?
I would be, like I said, on the opposite end of the couch of them.
He will stand up, as you're showing these images, very blank face, and quick flash, very, very quickly, he turns and puts his hand around your throat. Like, it's so fast, it catches you startling lot, and very, very quick. And you can feel claws start to grow out of his nails. "I can see when I need to. Get out of my head." He pulls him back. And then starts walking now towards the hallway.
I'll pass it one with, sorry, do it. You're drawing toward it. So, show me.
That clearly not being what Torque expected. He's gonna kind of like sit back and be like, maybe he wants to be lying. If I thought about that, interesting. But Torque's gonna get up and go back and help Zane with whatever Zane needed help with.
Reaching the cookie jar.
I was gonna get the whole tour and then do sneaky things. Right.
Okay. Oh no.
We're
We're gonna get kicked out.
I don't want to flip through the levels really, really quick for you, Zane, because there's an upper floor and then there's also a basement, just so everybody can see the map, because it only lets me cycle through so much. So, as you guys can see, the main floor right here, the back area, that's the main kitchen. You have the hallway, which leads off to the small dining room. There's a staircase up, and then the staircase down. The staircase down will lead you to the basement, which you will be told not to go down to. Pretty much you get down, you get shown the main area of the basement, which is just very cold. There is a small stove down here that is heating the house, but then there are two blocked off rooms, and then up top, this is going to be pretty much the upper area. There's technically supposed to be another level, but the map was being really stupid when I loaded it in. There's one more level which has like two smaller bedrooms, which have I think it's like 2 beds per each walking. So
Can we go to the roof?
the roof is on fire. No, it's on it. But that is the house tour.
That wasn't so entirely,
Not at all. Okay. It's held.
Knowing that, I think from the upstairs area, I would be just looking around, not disturbing things, but seeing if I can find things that are that might have some like interest or information upstairs that might pique my eye.
Come. As you start gathering things upstairs, in the front den, we'll go to Flint and Aspect. Yay! Because you're trying to sneak around a little bit there, right, Thane? Like,
Yeah, I'm trying to not be. I'm trying to be small and not noticed.
So I just torch close, buddy.
Yeah.
More for the telepathic one kind of things.
up front, Flint and Paspe, you guys are going through a very dusty old library. Instead, it has a small shelf off to one of the chairs that has recent tomes that have been gone through. Everything else is almost covered in cobwebs. There are your typical creepy like elements of things stacked on bookcases that should be like a skull with a half-burned candle, like melting down the side. You have an entire shelf that is just completely covered in spider webs and can't even read the side of the bindings anymore because they're just so dusty at this point in time.
I'm gonna brush the dust away gently.
Okay. I guess what would be what is the one thing that Pasiphae is most curious of studying about the world?
I have no idea.
Because I was like, I can just throw out random book names, but I was just like, I want to know what is Pasiphae.
I mean, honestly, she was just gonna go with whatever had the coolest looking binding and cover. So, she's still an amateur, okay?
There's a good place to start. You gotta find something.
Chris, don't get that Starry Side God book again. We got like 4 of them. That's it.
Don't always judge your books.
Yeah, there you go.
But it's beautiful structure of its own.
Sign of the Stars, Volume 20. Zarpander's been busy in Afterlife.
Well,
Wasn't that part of a series?
It's been read.
That's why I said the 20th volume.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. No reason.
I remember seeing a few of those before I was out.
There's a different star book
Of course.
called Beyond the Stars: Tales of the Outer Reach.
Nice. I want some Cthulhu books.
Eldritch Horrors.
I will say you will find a book that really is. It's called Lenora: Journeys of Friendships and Magics Through the Years. But this book, as nice as it sounds, the binding on it is the only thing that is staying, like everything's dusted wise on it. The binding on it is this bright green, almost like sickening, like kind of like the green on your shirt there, I would say. Like, oh, yeah.
Glow in the dark.
Radiated is what I was thinking.
Radiant, that's a good word for it, yeah. Yeah, that's like the most interesting binding you would see from that first shelf used.
I grab it.
You are reading through. Well, you open up the first page, and Lenora is the author, but this is a journal. This is a journal through somebody's who's like life. Lenora Suttle. It is what you find out. It's one of the household
Is that Eli's grand something?
yes.
Original owner of that cabinet, if I remember the conversation correctly.
Yeah. But no, the Journey of Friendship and Magic, as you're briefly skimming through it.
And great ponies.
I'm going to have you roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, jeez. That is a 7.
7.
Uh-oh.
Cool.
I don't like not hearing anything besides cool.
Cool.
You don't have any resistances to charm effects, do you?
What?
You don't have any resistance to charm effects, do you?
I might actually. I am a type of fae.
How Joel Furbo Master? Do Furbos have resistance to charm, Joel? No?
Nope. Nope, we're both
Yeah.
not.
So I'm charmed?
You are charmed.
Towards what?
You are charmed towards the basement.
Oh no.
You have a sudden urge. You're holding this book tight now, and Flint, I will have you roll. What is your passive perception, actually? Let's do this.
That's fair. No, I think
No, Flint's passive perception.
Oh.
how's good your wisdom, essentially?
It's wisdom. So I got passive wisdom perception out of
12.
Mine too.
That's yours too. Okay. I would say that is good enough to notice that as you're looking through stuff too. Also, Flint, you're probably like trying to go through stuff. Passive, as she pulls out this book and flips it open for a second, she quickly closes it and like steps out of the room without saying a word to you. And it is a little odd, I would say. Passive just starts walking down the hallway and walks out. Flint. As Passive steps away, Flint, what are you looking at? What book just you
That's some knowledge.
We were told not to touch anything, I believe.
Hey, he didn't say we couldn't touch the books. I asked him.
we specifically asked for the books, but I'm a proficient history, so I'm a bit of a history buff, so I would be looking for either a history of the area book, especially since I'm new here, or some kind of map, because I know that Hezilleon can make a copy, so we wouldn't have to take one.
got. I will say.
I felt there. You heard you say maps and all like that.
Oh, good call.
Good call. Roll me a. Let's do an. We'll just do. I don't really want to be an investigation, so we'll just roll an actual perception check right now. See if you can find the history book here.
I have a perception. This book's to 18.
18. Alright. You will find a book, not titled. It is another version of a self-made diary in some sort of way. A journal. No author, no title. But you will find, as you pull it out, there is a map that falls out. It is very well, just, it falls to the ground, and as you pull it out, you can see that the date on the map, which I could pull up, is 1366 is the year. So 5 years ago.
So the year is 1366, and it's 5 years ago.
Yeah, you guys are currently in year 1371, so this map is 1366. And as you pull it out, you can see notating on the map of a small town that is nearby, it looks like. And it says breaking point next to it, and the town's name is called South Scar. And it'll say event 1, the breaking point is right. So from there you go into the journal, you read into it that there's an artifact and it's found within the lands, within the town of South Scar. It's activated. From this device, shadows swept through the town. Villagers, people ran and started dying within the streets within seconds. Those that could get away fled to the forest jungle, Wanarobi jungle.
So the jungle is where they ran off to.
They ran off to.
Except if they didn't die.
Yep, if they didn't die, they ran off to the Wannabe jungle.
Okay. And that's where the map is of the jungle, or
The map is of the entire island that you select. Well, what you believe to be on, but it is a small map of the island you're on. Where you guys currently are at. There is a small little. I'll give you the hut, the Suttle hut, is indicated on this map, and about, I don't know, we'll go about 5 miles southeast is where South Scar was. This town that was known as at Breaking Point 1. This artifact there's nothing detailed about besides it is a small, almost prism that, when it was touched, began floating, and then shadows started wrecking from it.
took note of that information. And before Pasiphae starts walking off, and the time that we were looking for books and everything, have we had a short rest?
I wouldn't say you've been here long. Well, you're reading at this point. Everybody else is kind of doing their... This is all interactive story at this point in time. So I will say all these events as you're reading, Pasiphae walks off, saying it's like starting... Like, everybody will say this is within an hour. So, yeah, it is the beginning of a short rest, yes.
Alright, I only had one spell, but I'm going to use Arcane Recovery to get past that because I'm petty, and I needed some hit points after.
So, Flint. You find, like I said, a journal that indicates the beginning of something within the area.
Okay. I healed for hit points. So I'm back to max HP. And then I would inform Hezilleon, of course, about the map that I found, have him kind of hold on to it. And then try and either not necessarily stop Pasiphae, but just kind of get her attention and see what's going on.
Okay. Pasiphae's walked out of the room, I will say, by the time you find this, and she's walking away, so you can take the book with her or whatever, and you can follow her. We will cut to... I want to get to Zane in a moment, but I haven't heard from Hollow, Hezilleon, or Gofor, really. Like, what are you guys doing within this short, like, time just interact?
It's as lame as it sounds. I think Hollow would do it. He just kind of stands in the doorway. Like, he plots right here and makes sure his whole party knows that's where he's going to be when everything goes terribly, terribly wrong.
Because he knows us.
So Hollow's hanging back, just kind of watching the room, like... Makes sense.
Just expecting, like, something feels wrong here, I'm expecting trouble.
Yep. Hezilleon, I know you came in and took the map, right? Was there anything else you were doing, or were you kind of just hanging back until this was handed to you?
Since Flint said he was going to go look for anything on history and maps, Hezilleon just likes maps, so he went with him, but after getting the map, I think Hezilleon would just go back to the biggest room and just, like, start studying the map.
Okay.
Standing in the center of the room just so he has room just in case he needs to get any bigger.
Okay, sounds good. I'll give you just one more piece of, I guess, lore here. That as you're studying the map, there, Hezilleon, you will learn that the whirlpools that cover the south side of this island have a name, and they're called Milwa Scurry. And it is a cluster of whirlpools that were formed by a sea creature believed to be some form of a kraken. It was silent, Brutus. You should put waddles in that water.
Dick.
Over the
Here.
wall, we'll get to...
Go to bigger
Milwa
body.
Scurry.
Something scurry.
Bill, like, and then hyphen WA. So
You do.
and then Wolf War. Is there anything you're doing?
Coming down, I think.
Yeah, he's done.
Oh, I will say, since Hollow is kind of in
Even
this
think he
room,
heard you.
and Ezel too, I would telepathically let them know that our host is kind of not what he seems. And then when I catch up with Zane, I would also let Zane know the same.
Would you let Zane know that Eli's on the move as Zane's moving out throughout the house?
Well, it's all telepathic here.
Okay. This is kind of why I came back to you last year, saying because the interaction of work was happening as you're going through the house and stuff like that when you're getting this communication, basically, that Eli's on the move. So, Zane, are you on the upper floor, basement, or where are we heading first?
Top floor.
Top floor. The top to the top to the tippy top. Top floor.
Just looking around through the tube rooms up here.
Yep.
Seeing if, not like actually like messing with anything, 'cause I don't want to touch things, knowing this place probably has some things wrong with it.
I will say, technically, we're in low nitro canal.
Right?
So this staircase right here is what leads you up. There's room here and here that you have access to. This room technically is locked. This staircase right here, this little ladder, leads up to it's like almost like a little dining room, and that's where the beds are for those two rooms. They're technically right above there. But you enter into this first room, and this seems to be some sort of like potion herbologist like room. There are different vials of small crafted potions that have been capped. There is an open spell book that's on the table. And then next to that room off to the side is basically the supply room, which is where all the components are for making these potions.
I think I would, knowing there's like a spell book for potion crafting and stuff like that, I would probably not actually touch the book itself, but very carefully like take a dagger, flip through the pages with it without actually, well, physically touching it, using like something to look through.
Make a sleight of hand check.
Yep.
That's a 16.
16.
That's it to do. You will flip through, and you will find a interesting spell. I will say, I don't know how much of potion crafting you are aware by this point. But you can see that there is a resistant potion that has been in the works within these notes as you're flipping through. It's a resistant to blight potion of blight resistance that component-wise it declares that you need a dried seaweed, a crow's toenail, yep, I know, read it weird, right? And then the ashes of the fallen of a blight.
Dried seaweed,
Crow's toenail.
crow's toenail, and the ashes of blight. Are there any specific instructions on like how it's supposed to be applied?
Yep, you take the toenail, you wrap it in the seaweed. The seaweed is supposed to be wet, and then gets dried through the actual wrapping process of the crow's toenail. And as it dries out within the heated cylinder over a boiling point, the bottom half of it, you leave the ashes of the blight that are always magic, kind of very much like upside down wise, where they're floating in a way. You seal that off, and through the dehydration of the seaweed and the natural crow's nest, the atmospheric air compresses and basically goes to the vial, and you make it is almost a gas-like liquid that is contained for this potion. It takes about an hour to 2 hours to make. It gives you resistance to necrotic damage from the blight. 4 hours. What's your?
Sounds like we need to get a lot of crow's toenails and seaweed.
Should have gave those weird birds courses away.
I know they're HR ravens, so they're not crows anyways.
Toys. Also, I think they're called claws, not toenails.
Well, it's toenails. They're toenails.
But then again, in a lot of alchemy and potion crafting, they use different names for stuff anyway.
I am just like a frog.
Yeah, it's... Yeah. A lot of those were just different.
They do like other plant names that were named crucifix.
Yes. Their names that you stick over the ears, and now they just sound neat.
I'll take note of that potion recipe. I'll write it down. Continue looking around. See what else can be quite interesting.
You will hear a door as you're looking around open and close pretty hard at this point in time. On this level. Then stirring a feet coming up the stairs, poking his head around the corner. Oh, what you doing in there? The shorter of the two brothers is peeking into the room.
Looking around, getting a bearing of what's near the bedrooms. I like knowing what's around. Where I'm going to sleep.
He's gonna slowly walk into the room. You're what? 4'11"? What is your height, Dan? Sorry.
Yeah, I'm about 4'10". Double check my backpack first.
I don't know why it's so important.
Kicks.
Yeah, he's 4'7", so I just was just like you guys are probably pretty close eye to eye, I would say.
Yeah.
So you shouldn't be touching Mother's things.
I'm not touching anything. Just looking.
Then why is that bubbling over there? I'll point towards one of the potions.
Bubbling when I got in here.
True, but why is it bubbling like that?
I don't know how potions work.
You touch anything, the house will know. He says that and walks away very slowly, and scurries back down the stairs.
But because I was the last one linked to a torque, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna link back with go back, talk to Torque, and be like, they're so weird.
Meth. Not even once.
Okay.
I guess Torque's still sitting on the couch. Torque's gonna kind of get back on the couch, be like, Zane, you'll be fine. If anything happens, just holler at me. I want to take a nap.
Alright, I'll let you know if there's something going on.
Okay.
And I'll continue searching.
Sounds good. As you're searching, there's a person I wanted to get to, Wilfor. Travis.
Travis is not so good.
What are you doing?
Here. Alright, It's like, I know my character's like outside, but like if you're like, I would have been with the group the entire time.
Yeah.
Yes.
You went on the tour. Where did you stop on it?
I'm just like on a tour or whatever.
Yeah. Roll an investigation check if you're on the tour.
Yeah, I'll do the investigation. Yeah, so what? You know what? Shut up, Joel.
What'd you say, Joel?
Investigation.
Probably my sober and
15.
What? As you're walking around through the house, well, for this symbol
Yeah, I can see that.
appears in the middle of the table within the dining room.
Okay.
It is carved within. You know what this symbol means. And as you continue through the tour, see it again. There's a painting, 3 individuals. And in front of them, there is a stone that's been carved. They each have their hand on this tombstone, and on top of that tombstone has the symbol as well within the painting itself.
Like, where in the house? Because I know this layout of the house is like kind of like all over the place. Like, where in the tour of this house we got to be at? So I can like place myself.
You first see it on the table.
Okay. So I can put my guy over here. So I see him like on the table.
Yep.
Okay. And then where is the second place I see it?
Within the hallway next to the deck.
Okay. So about here. Okay. So I'm close to the flag. I'm gonna ask Flint if he's noticed this symbol at all. Like, even what he did. So.
I think this is about the time that aspect out.
Yeah,
That's all colliding at this point.
pretty much.
Alright. Alright, well, what's going on with Pasiphae here? We're just reading Pasiphae. You leaving?
Yeah, Pasiphae will be like passing by Wilfor as Wilfor is saying this to you, that she heads through a door and towards the basement.
I'll probably do like a glance like this, but as Wilfor's coming up to talk to me, I guess I'll get a little distracted and see what kind of symbol he's looking at here.
Yep. You'll see the symbol of basically an eye above a giant eagle spread like wings over it, forming the iris of an eye. So you see it on the tombstone painting that he's pointing at right now.
Have you seen this before, Flint? And then when Tanner Visions is the like through series, no man, in the way like, have we seen this before?
I don't know, have I?
That's why I'm asking.
DM, I think that's you. I'm asking the one above all.
You can roll a history check for me, Flood.
Alright, cool. That's a total of 10.
You have not seen this symbol before.
It's new to me, but if they're from around here, this area is also new to me. Can't make anything out of it.
In fact, I feel like it's very innate to me in my large northwest.
Alright, so might be a little more sentimental to you. I was looking through this book here and I found a map. Hezilleon ran off with it. There's a... And basically I just run down everything about the curse area, the artifact that was activated that started all this, and that it's about 5 miles and da-da-da-da-da.
Yep.
So you waste 45 minutes lifetime, then.
No, I kind of go over it very quickly. Easy to summarize. For the sake of brevity, I make it a little bit quicker.
We can pivot it.
What about me?
Passpay's out of here. Passpay heads to the basement.
I really try and stop what I want to point that at. I want to blame whatever happens on Passpay. Well,
I mean, we blame everything on him anyway.
Yeah. It's the party scapegoat.
Yeah.
I tried to stop him, but he made me hold fast.
How'd you look? I will fucking take my new car that I just got, drive up to Cleveland, and punch your and then drive back home and
Semi-trucked.
Fist pumping the whole way home.
What's the gander?
yeah, drive back home just to get it wrecked again. I don't have the Autobahn here, so that's you. I haven't seen a single accident.
He was too busy going by it, am I right?
Yeah, it's just today.
Alright.
So the basement.
So the basement was Passpay.
Yeah. Yep. So, in the basement, here, hi everybody else, just tokens for a second. But I can. Passway, you get down to the basement, the main holding area. You walk towards a door. That same symbol that Wolfer had just seen in the previous upstairs is carved within this door in front of you.
Do I recognize this symbol?
Remains.
6.
Oh, it's a pretty owl with a big ass eye on top.
Waddles is in a secret room behind the wall.
Yep. You put your hand out to the door. And you touch the door. What save do I need to make? Save, I'm gonna need a Constitution save.
Okay, at least I'm better with that than wisdom.
2 that ones.
Sure.
13.
13.
Oh wait, I read that wrong. 15. 15. My bad.
Okay, perfect. I will say the beginning part of the ritual starts where you break this finishing touch. Your hand touches the door, and as it does, your fingertips start to bleed. And they start to form within the ring of the owl before you pull your hand off. You're going to take 1 point of damage. The door does not get enough blood.
Do I realize what's happening?
You break the charm. Ow, what about how it touches it? How does it bleed?
It just seals juices. His ooze.
Okay, Ivan.
Whoa. Panic. What do I do?
Can I sense, like, is this something evil? Is this something just kind of neutral? Like, you get what I mean?
The insight check the door.
He wants
Yeah.
to divine sense the doorway.
Yeah, I was going to say, without having divine sense, that's the only problem. You can't detect evil or good, so...
I know, that was a thought.
Yeah.
You know, I'm really curious.
Drawing you in
He's gonna touch it again.
I know.
Okay. Hey, you would, where Pathway would do it. Live with the consequences.
Alright. It's going to be another point of damage. As your blood from the tip of your fingers form the rest of the owl. Doing so, the eye symbol that is above the wings begins to glow a dark blue. Before it seems like it blinks at you, and as it opens up, the door opens as well. And you hear a small wisping of the wind. Enter now. I enter. Walking into the room, you see what is 2 holding cells. It were people at one point in time, but the carcasses of the leftover beings that were strapped and chained within this chamber.
So it's a torture chamber.
Torch chamber. There's a small table. Scattered notes on it.
I'm gonna check those notes out.
Pulling up the notes, you will see a small symbol, a sphere, drawn, etched in over and over on the top note. And as you go underneath it, you look at the other pages, and it goes over the forming of this sphere. The sphere itself was a way to remove the radicals. That's what you see note-wise. There's a wish that went bad.
Is there any context what the radicals
This
or were?
are Brotherhood, the Phoenix Braves.
Oh,
Sorry, not Brotherhood, but the Phoenix Braves.
yeah. Interesting.
Goes over how they took over Morden of Keep as their stockhold, as their fortress. And through this, they pushed out the natives of Lekoi K. Through here, this wish was granted by the townfolk near Morden Keep that used to run it. But the magic did not go as well as they made a deal with a false titan. Creating so made the Spear of Annihilation that started the blight.
Does it reference the town name?
You think it references the town name?
Smothersburg.
Yeah, no, I have to pull up my right map.
North Scarl.
So South Scarl. That's very true. Nope. I literally just have Morden Keep. It does not have a different name. I was like,
Well, I'm gonna
Suburbs of Morden Keep.
I'm gonna. Well, I guess, do I recognize the name Morden Keep?
Morden Keep. Yes, sounds
Okay.
very familiar to you. When before, in your childhood, this used to be a great keep that was built for Lekonikoi, and basically it is where villages, festivals, and like camaraderie and everything kind of people gathered through the islands to come to this keep. It was before the finalization of the actual keep was made, and it was just called Morden. You would never, I guess, would known it as the keep because it was just the town of Morden. But through time, the Phoenix Braves came and took over this keep, and they finished building it as their reservoir.
Raised, that sounds like a makeshift baseball team.
Phoenix Braves have been around since episode
Sir.
1. And
Yeah.
I'm just saying the name sounds like a baseball.
Okay, look, man, I wanted a fantasy squad. Phoenix
wanted-
Braves sounded good.
Yes, Morden Keep was a town that you knew once before, as it was, like I said,
Nearby.
a place of happiness. It was not where you grew up, but it was one of the islands that were near.
Okay, I'm gonna tuck those notes into my bag and check out these corpses, see if I can discern what happened to them, see if there's any clues.
It was like just rags and loincloths.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Left on these bones.
Then I'm gonna leave.
Okay. And as you walk out, that whisper that speaks to you once again. Break the spell. Destroy the sphere. Find this page. And as you look at the notes, you have 5 of 7. It's numbered. There's 2 pages missing.
Okay. What else is in the basement?
There's a cellar down here.
Is it locked?
This is not locked. No.
I guess I'll take a quick look and see if the other pages are in there.
Roll an investigations.
It's the wrong house to hang out with water middle, apparently.
3.
3. No. You find barrels of bourbon and wine down here. There's a couple holding some not fresh produce. As there, you open up one and it just hit of rotten produce. But
Well, I guess I'll head upstairs and kind of start looking around like Zane. Not as obviously as Zane probably is. Just kidding. But yeah, seeing if I can find some clues to these other pages. And I'm going to show Flint right away.
Right. This point in time, I was going to say narrative-wise, I know a lot of you guys are having multiple pieces and stuff like that. I know you want to do that, so I just want to open the table up to everybody's interaction at this point in time. So tell me how you guys are going to interact as you're finding clues within these houses with each other.
I mean, I would think once I was finding.
Go ahead, yeah.
I was just gonna say I'd probably just stay in our study because that seems the most appropriate for brief.
Yep.
I think once a bit of time has passed, I'm like, alright, seems okay. Or if something has happened, it's been quiet, so you start wandering around, maybe see the symbol. So where someone's fight tells me the symbol, they do whatever can have the symbol.
Human Royal is to track how many feel.
Leaving your slime trail.
Totally.
It's a 9.
Is snail trail?
Yeah.
That is a 19.
I think somebody recognizes the symbol.
Finally.
So I'm gonna vote 10.
This symbol is a brotherhood. It's the Brotherhood of Knights. The black from Ebon Watch, where you don't want to go within the black market area. This symbol is very ominous there, as the Brotherhood of the Night is a mercenary group of assassins that go throughout the land, hitting high-profile targets to have bounties on their head.
Look, after I figure this out, Red is like, ooh, I'm going to kind of casually creep back to Torque and very quietly whisper to him what I found out so he can telepathically pass it to everybody else, less obviously.
He's napping.
I wake him up then.
You son of a bitch.
Like, Torque. I found a symbol of a group of assassins in the house. So I want you telepathically send the message to everybody that we really need to be careful around people in this house.
We're just gonna, roll over and be like, okay. And then he's gonna relay the message to everyone. And then he's gonna run back over to him.
Classic Torque.
He's like, just wake me up if you need me again.
Somebody needs to be hit with a hammer. Or an axe, or whatever the hell you have.
But upon hearing that, though, Torque's not really going to be deep sleep. He's going to be kind of keeping it like a light sleep.
I was gonna say,
We would be staying. You go ahead. I'm just making shit. No, I'm just making shit up.
So, what I was gonna say is, I was gonna try and use Torque as a relay to have some information that I found too about the ocean.
He's asleep now.
Well, so shortly after Hollow wakes Torque up and passes this information that I hear, I run downstairs to Torque. And I'm like,
I feel like that's information that Hollow would appreciate.
I'm gonna. Well, if Hollow is still in the area, I'll tell it to him directly, but I'll also like, how to make motion of light resistant light.
First, gonna reluctantly sit up. And then he's gonna move to the chair.
Jesus Christ.
There'll be no rest for Torque today. And then Torque will start just use this telepathy and tell everyone about what they found as well. And I just want you to know that when y'all are telling Torque this, like, Torque is kind of like not giving like full details. It's like a really short description.
That's fair.
One of the rest of us really needs telepathy.
It's fine. Torque has it under control.
We're relying on the barbarian for telepathy.
Yeah.
And after that one, Torque's just gonna sit with his battle axe between his legs, like, I can't get no sleep around here.
So we've, like, if I would probably be finding somebody at this point linking up, because there seems to be a lot of scurry and movement.
Well, I was heading your way anyway,
I'll
Flint.
collectively giving information. Okay. Where the hell did you run off to?
So, I open this book. I'll show him the book. And suddenly, I had to go to the basement. And I'm not talking super loud, by the way. Like, I'm being covert, kind of. And I went to the basement, and there was a symbol. And it was this thing with a bird on it. And I put my hand on it, and it took some blood out. And it opened the door. And there were corpses in there, like, long gone. And these notes that talked about a sphere of annihilation. Which, I don't know what that is, but it sounds very bad. But I'm missing 2 pages to complete the set. So I'm kind of looking for those now.
I'm wondering if that sphere that you referenced is the artifact that was mentioned in my book. There was an artifact that was activated that caused the light.
Well, wouldn't that be a coincidence?
I doubt it. And then we found this symbol. I didn't recognize it, but it looks like Wilford found the same symbol that you were referencing.
Yeah, that's definitely the one.
How would
That sounds to be the same.
I just don't know what Torque told you, but how to told Torque tell you guys about the symbol at this point.
Right. So we know what the symbol is representing.
Yeah.
What is where do you suppose the Brotherhood's connection to the sphere is? Did they cause this?
Accidentally, it seems. They were trying to do something else. Like, it wasn't meant to be destructive.
Well, we found this map of the city nearby. It's only a few miles, but we would have to trek through the forest, but at least we have a map to guide us. That'll definitely be helpful. We might find the source of this light down there, and then so Zane found protection from the blight. That could be extremely helpful out there as well, but
I heard through the
in this house already.
I heard through my head Torque saying there was some good anti-blight juice, but that was the only description he gave us. It was very weird. That would make sense though.
Alright, we should talk to Zane or our friendly neighborhood artificer. I might have something to say about it.
Yeah.
Not artificer. How many times I need to say it?
Oh, I thought you were. Whatever.
Same thing.
Animal war mage.
Same
It's
thing.
a homebrew class.
I don't know why I keep doing that.
It's on D&D Beyond as Artificer. I have to like 10 times out. I'm not an actual Artificer.
All right.
It's Artificer.
Artificer also, yeah, I got confidence.
Whatever.
So should we gather the group?
Well, maybe someone in the group is smart enough to know how to make that potion, but I am not. Well, not my forte, but maybe somewhere in this house on the day of ingredients makes said.
I'm really good at making edible stuff. Maybe I can make a potion.
I believe it.
Yes.
Thank you. What were the ingredients again?
Toenail of crow, seaweed, and ashes of the blight.
Well, we could probably get those ashes from those razor vines that we killed. Or, probably not killed, but re-killed. Whatever you want to call it.
Slain. The pass.
So this is a creepy area. There's probably some crows around, right?
Here, with this knowledge that we got, are we really trying to stay here, or do we want to try to trek through the woods towards the
At night?
the city with the light? I mean, it's gonna be, we got our lights taken away, no matter what. It's gonna be brighter here. And how big's over there?
Right.
Daytime would definitely be brighter than nighttime.
Yeah. I think we gotta to hold out the night so that we can make a slightly safer journey in the morning. Let's just not clue the inhabitants in that we know about them.
We all gathered up.
Yeah.
Has anyone seen our hosts in a while?
I heard a door slam upstairs.
Did they all go to sleep for the night?
Well, that was before this short one.
You are the short one.
No. Not me.
The other short one.
Yeah, that's just
Before you looked at me while I was up in the balcony room, so I think Magnus wondered what I was doing. Made sure I wasn't touching anything but the alchemy room.
That would probably be where we would find ingredients.
True.
And at least maybe find the ingredients for a seaweed that would crow. So toenail of the crow.
And maybe the last part of your notes are behind that locked door up there.
That was the door I heard slam as far as I know.
Just how ready are you ready to fight some people if they decide to catch us wasted they don't want us?
They'll probably not be happy. Don't know. I mean, worst case scenario, we all staffed by the beds. There's 4 beds up there. We all stay in that little area, so that way we are not contained to the house.
Yeah, we shouldn't be separated as uncomfortable as it may be. I think we're going to get an opportunity to sleep in shifts.
I call Big Spoon. Nobody wants to bunk with Pacific?
I'll be with you, Pacific. I'll be Little Spoon.
A little spoon.
I mean, you can probably just curl up at the foot of the bed, couldn't you?
Yeah, he's just cat position.
I'm not that small.
I'm totally picturing, like, Pasiphae just being like, just like teddy bear. Or Zane just like in a sleeper hold all night.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm not entirely sure that I'm going to sleep. I feel pretty refreshed and myself from exhaustion. I don't know if I want to sleep in this place.
Maybe we take shifts?
with people, 2-person shifts, so that way we are.
Maybe we all get some rest.
Sounds good as the end of the night.
I don't want to do velvet crap.
I'll take a watch outside the room.
Make some more than that. I think it'll watch it.
Maybe I'll spend I'll spend first watch more on that room with the books. Maybe I'll look more for scrolls this time, see if there's anything
That's like on different floors of the beds, though. That's that very good watch over the sleeping bodies.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. I'll just be reading outside the room.
I'll leave Negafe outside the door.
She doesn't see why she's a ghost.
Exactly.
Shadow, where we hugs. Anyway, so we have one guy watching outside, one guy watching inside.
Yeah.
Waddles will be the guy inside.
You're gonna have a fucking turtle thing or whatever be the watch.
Yes.
I'm outside the room, but Waddles is inside the room in case.
The turtle duck's been beaten up less times.
Yeah. The Waddles is like your little nightlight, just kind of ethereally glowing in the corner.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Just being heckin' cute amidst all of the weird shit that's going on. This
I mean, cool. So, like,
weird, ominous shit.
starts to happen. It's kind of like, it's get into what?
Alert.
Yeah, alert.
Communicate telepathically. I don't know if you. I realize that you're not familiar with the arcane. You're familiar with, attempting to throw fists. But we'll throw a little bit more. Anyway, Waddles is a bit more sentient than your average pet. We're able to communicate, kind of like me and Torp, but
Yeah. Well, you and Torp are basically.
it'll do my eyes and stuff. Hey, look, here's my hetero life, Nate. I'll have you know, we've been best friends since we were on a former continent. He's been protecting my ass, and I've been doing the same.
Yeah, it sounds like very, like, like sarcastic lesbians.
Hetero life man.
It
I
tracks.
don't know if we've ever. I don't know where our thoughts get derailed sometimes, but that's not the point. Anyhow, it's kind of a strange turn of events when we met each other. Happened pretty quickly. I was at a bar and I was gambling and
Saw
lost
him
my
looking.
ass at a game. Lost my ass at a game of traps and treasures, and they put me up against Torque in a fighting arena type of thing. And yeah, that
Sounds like a pretty lesbian.
convinced him.
Yeah, Cork's Glitch.
So that's like
Magic power bottom.
Jeez.
Chaos control.
Anyhow, no, relationship is strictly platonic. I'll have to know. What's up? Whatever you fantasize about, me and Wild Wilfer is entirely up to you.
Sonic friends can still fuck, like.
I mean, you can ask him if you want. But
I don't need to. I don't
never
need
had a conversation.
I just like throwing grenades and like watching the tracking.
See, I imagine that Andrew's
Yes.
the rest of us are going to bed at this point.
Definitely
Yeah.
trying to sleep. Wolfer just won't shut up.
Yep, you guys.
I already
Watch with Flint, so like he and I are just like rotating right now.
So, are we staying what I want to assume is the living room, or are we going upstairs to the
No, we're in the
I'm
bedroom.
on the beds.
Okay.
Before we go up there, I want to say Torque would probably step outside, use some fresh air real quick.
I'm sorry to hear us bullshitting.
No, he's going outside.
Outside. Like fresh air.
Torque, what door are you going to?
Probably the one he came in through.
You grab a handle and turn it and it does move.
How can I do this?
And there it is.
As soon as it doesn't move, Torque is literally gonna telepathically to Flint like,
We might be stuck in here.
Torque Torque is not gonna
Let's
try to break up. He's gonna go the handle and kind of back away a little bit. And then we are going to... Where is it? Look at that for some magic. Is in my magical awareness.
And just wondering why you get talked over a little bit, your microphone's lagging like it's a little bitch. If you're wondering why it sounds, the timing's off.
That's terrific.
It's like one of the bad Japanese dubs.
My favorite. It's ghost stories.
I'll see if anything's running.
So everything within 60 feet of Torque, he would be able to tell what kind of magic it is, and... No, he would be able to tell what school it's from.
Not exactly what kind of magic.
There's a lot of shit in 60 feet.
The whole house is
Yeah.
Torque is
gonna be
really
an
still
overall.
new to this whole, like, magical thing, too. So he might pick up on something that's more closely resemble to Flint and how Flint uses his magic than anything else.
I will tell you, your magic detection doesn't go off.
Oh.
Like, something's blocking it.
Oh.
Nervousness.
So, as Park steps back a little bit more, noticing that his magic power isn't, like, going off. He's not going to think anything of it. Just kind of like, oh, we're tired. Or just now got this power, so maybe it doesn't work all the time.
Never had
So
it
then-
before.
But I don't think it'll be anything that Torque not be able to sense anything is not going to be, like, communicated, because I don't think Torque would think that it's important. As important as the locked door downstairs. As he heads up his head.
But I did get the information about the door being locked, though.
Yes. You take it that.
Alright. I'm just gonna kind of deep sigh as I communicate with Wilfa. Not really gonna change too much. If we can't leave, then we can't leave. But, I mean, I'm already cautious. I don't trust this fucking place. I don't want to sleep in a place where people say that the house will know what you're doing. Yeah, so I ain't fucking sleeping. So yeah, I'm just kind of keeping a lookout for anything moving, and in the house, as far as sound or anything like that. I don't know what else to do. Stand in the candlelight for
I feel
sure.
like my watch would be sort of meditative. It's like I'm gonna like
Trans?
meditate and then just like focus on like sounds and anything that like will be abrupt, feeling like out of the vocabulary. I guess sounds, vibes, or whatever you want to call it.
I love how Wilford went from talking mad shit to finding an excuse.
You know what? I hope I talk
It
shit
went off on like
at night. Just have like an air and fire genasi like fucking turf war, But sounds like
and he wanted to know if Torque was single.
fire.
Is what I got about that too.
There.
What are you talking, Joel? Fire and air.
Yeah.
One's gotta be around to help sustain the other, so I feel like someone needs me.
That's not the first time that I've had to deal with an airhead like yourself.
Yeah, I'm sure, but like, I'm guessing you don't get to just produce flames for nothing.
Yeah, well, that's part of my heritage, but, no, I used to ride with a few genasi before, too, so it's kind of strange, really, that, I went from one group of genasi to another. It's like they're just popping up everywhere in these spots.
Not gonna lie, that sounds kind of racist the way you said that, but you know.
It's just strange. Listen, let me clarify for you real quick. I was in a gang before I met Torque, and there was 4 of us, each representing a different type of genasi, and we worked together on some heists and things like that. We were conveniently called the 4 of a kind. Hence the Ace of Diamonds tag.
Yeah, I got that. I got that part.
Yeah.
So what, you have no air genasi now?
Well, I do now, unfortunately.
Oh, you want
No, the 4 of a kind, we got separated on a bad heist and spent some time alone in prison. And I haven't seen them since, so I imagine they're dust in the wind, but that was on a completely different continent, so
Well,
I don't know where they are now.
Cool then, you know, despite I know the enrichment being was fire and air genasi because, you know, fire and air. But
Yes,
we are
fire and air.
we are genasis regardless. So if you need to start rebuilding that 4 of a kind, you have one of the kinds for the fifth.
I see an irony in it, but I don't know if they're still alive or not. Quite frankly, the way the heist went down, I'm not sure that it was entirely an accident that I was captured. So, I still represent the mark that I got. The alias, unfortunately, is gonna follow me wherever I go.
Count it a temporary thing until the confirmation is come.
Yeah. We'll keep it in mind, but I don't know that you want the reputation that the 4 of a kind had. You seem to be on a path of enlightenment.
But I'm also a loyal person.
Well, we're ironically riding on a boat called the Disloyalty that we stole from a boat captain that's higher up that we haven't met yet.
I don't read into that kind of symbolism.
Yes, well, yeah. I spent maybe 3 days, if I remember correctly, in Everwatch, and we caused so much problems there that I know that they didn't see us in the battle. I looked to make sure that nobody was watching us. And I don't know if there's any witnesses, but I know that somebody's gonna come looking for this boat.
Well, you know what? If that comes, then there'll be at least 2 people defending that boat.
Alright, sounds good.
Perception checks from the 2 of you.
Perception?
Perception?
Yep.
Has a lot of talking for their watch. You know what? Shut your fucking mouth, Joel.
Hey guys, we're trapped in out with BTW backstory.
You know what? We're watching shit right now to making sure that you're all safe. So you know what? Let us have our banter.
It was an anime moment, and I can respect it.
We'll see how careful you actually were watching it. I got somebody rolled.
Dick. Perception?
I only got a 10.
Oh.
How does D&D work, Travis?
I'm perception and
Nice.
got it all at 22.
As you 2 are talking on the outside of the bedroom, the bedroom level, as we're not currently on though, has the hallway to the locked door. That door, with the light within the hallway, will have a shadow slowly starting to creep out and smother the light source.
Yeah, I like that. And I would notice this because I
Notice this. One of the light. Yes. Yep.
Wait, you see that? I'm pointing out to him.
Do I see what he's pointing at?
Yes. You see the absence of light in the hallway now.
Is it moving towards us, or is it just kind of sitting there?
Well, it is the absence of light, so you do not see anything.
Got it. Oh, gotcha.
I'm in the room closer to like the escape. But
I'm gonna attempt to produce flame and see if it actually lights up or if it goes out like it did before.
You attempt to produce flames and it goes out. You don't even get a spark here.
like you go listen.
That's fun. Yeah, I don't know with what.
Don't you got the fucking cards and
I'm
shit?
kind of... Yes, but a card trick requires magic, and this place seems to be preventing any of that from happening.
Well, figure some shit out because we might need it.
Alright, well. We're just gonna get closer and see what we can do with this blight. I have no idea what to do, so I'm just gonna kinda...
I'm just getting closer to be like, yo, to investigate. Like, do I need to roll like an investigation house?
No, I need you guys to tell me. Yeah. That's right.
what our last words are before we die.
Like,
What are your guys' HP at right now?
Oh, that's cool. That's a cool question. Love that.
I love that.
I'm at full health with 21.
Could have been worse. He could have asked what your attribute points were.
I'm at 19.
19.
And 21.
Odds, Flint, Havens. There's a 1 there. The sleep effect, or the sleep spell, as you start moving forward, has been cast. It's for enough to take out one of you. Flint, as you start moving forward, drops to the ground, unconscious, sleeping. As he drops, Wolfer, you're standing in the hallway with shadow on the ground. Literally, the ground is just black, basically. Like, it's a black abyss, and you just see Flint's body fall into as it goes unconscious. And now you don't see his body anymore. You literally are standing in a bedsheet of just darkness with no light around you on this floor.
Yay.
When he asked combined hit points, I was like, ah, shit.
Yeah. I didn't know if it was going to be enough to take out the...
Hey, to make a drum and stuff right.
Kick me really hard.
You're gone. Your body's just poof. You fell into the abyss. You didn't wear your ring of Victorious.
Oh, okay.
So I'm being he's
I-
still
I-
there. It's just
when you're
the
describing it,
absence
so
of
like I disappeared into the blackness too.
You are within the shroud of darkness right now. So,
just
Wolfer-
magical darkness.
Wolfer can't see your body. Right.
It's gotta wear your covenant of Victorious and lost in the abyss. Your Dark Souls head out there.
What if I like take my torch with like inventory and like kind of like chuck it into the like the shadows or the light or whatever you want to call it?
It just snuffs torches out.
How to roll light sources work?
You could. You've all been cursed and none of your producing light sources work.
Oh, well, that's fantastic. Look at it.
Silver, as you're standing in this darkness, a large, broad-shouldered man opens up a door. You hear, like, it's a terrible door opening sound. You hear the door creak. I know. You hear the door opening. Come.
It's saying come?
Yes.
COME.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you. I got that.
Follow.
Just because this is not a game weekend, you need that I don't know how to differentiate. I don't know. I would probably like be hesitant towards that voice and be like, "Who the fuck are you?"
Come now.
And as he says this, you feel a gust of wind pulling you forward, closer to it. Yeah, you can try to fight, but it is gust. So,
I want to fight with.
yeah, and that's probably the
Question
English.
is, how does Waddles react to unconscious?
I need a strength save from you.
Safe, safe.
Yep.
It's a good point. How does Waddles react?
Dirty 20.
30-20 is enough to fight it. That's yeah. So the gust.
I'll like kind of like when it's messed up because I'm like it's trying to suck me into whatever it's trying to suck me into. I assume that's kind of what you're envisioning.
Yep.
And I'll like stomp it as I'm saving it, and then I'll just kind of like be like, "Oh, and what are you?" Like try to like reiterate, like try to get answered before I like either give into it or like fight more.
I'm giving him the drop kick with Gust power.
He will very quickly. He's about 10 feet away from you. Blink of a second, do the same exact thing he did to Torque. Moves so quick, it's almost like you don't see him, and he puts his hands around your neck. Claws grow out. And Eli Stuttle. There we go. I was like, where the fuck is my name there? Stuttle, thank you. I'm Eli Suttle. I am the house. Now come. And you can feel the claws start to pierce the side of your neck.
Like kind of like get a little get a slice going on.
Yep.
Yeah. I'll give in at this point, knowing that like this ain't happening to my well-being, like selected.
Okay. As he grabs you and drags you forward, the door slams shut. Everyone that's sleeping. Have you guys roll me a Constitution saving throw. See if this week's going.
Constitution save.
Oh, bad one.
Would Waddle?
Not perception.
Waddles be able to be
You
waking
guys are
people up
sleeping,
if,
so I mean,
if
How well we're sleeping?
Yeah.
You want to roll bad?
Yeah,
That's
that's
honestly.
That's 23 from Torque.
Unfortunately, I have advantage though.
13.
23.
Ezale?
7.
7.
6, 7.
F.
Hey, I'm also sleeping.
You're also sleeping under a spell effect right now, so you don't get the slamming of the door. Waddles, what do you want Waddles doing at this point? I mean,
I wanted him biting on Torque's toe, like just basically like trying to get him awake specifically to help with Flint, basically.
yeah. Biting toe with a
Torque Creek for Torque, he knows better.
23. Torque's tired. Leave the man sleeping.
He's always tired.
He is always. Ezale, though, this door slamming is just loud enough to wake you up.
He's the only one that woke up.
He's the only one that wakes up.
Everybody rolled high.
That's right. Alright, what's up, boy?
You notice Wilfor and Flint are gone at this point. As Wilfor, you're being dragged, and he lets go of his grasp around your neck. We're going to do a single point of damage to you from just the piercing of it around your throat.
Okay.
As he starts walking up the staircase and tells you to fall.
So I assume I would just like follow him. That's just like I have this already been damaged for a point.
Yeah.
So I'm certainly not trying to get like murdered by a shadow.
What? Why not that? You get to the top of this spiraled staircase. It is a small, very quaint room that was not there when you first saw the house at all. It almost seems like you went up probably about 3 floors of spiral case before you got to the top. and you look out. It is almost like it is glass all the way around you within this room, and you can see everything around you within the forest canopy tunnel. Standing there is the hunchman known as Eli.
Just giving me some vibes of the tower in the previous campaign with the wizard.
Kind of, yeah.
All trippy and shit.
Yeah,
That was the first campaign.
I know.
but this is just like a little lighthouse. Right? So, but yeah. You bring your friends here, seeking shelter, but you do not tell me the truth. Why are you here?
What do you mean we don't tell you the truth? We don't even know who you are.
I fled you. I in the house. You stand up, sugar.
So they're our agents, but how would we know that you these guys?
You feel that blood dripping down your neck.
Bailey?
That's my proof I exist.
Well, yes, but prior to that, we had no idea of your existence. So it's hard to say that we knew of you prior to me /I now.
My only concern is the ones that travel with you know who you are.
And what do you know of me?
Know that you are a coward. Ran away from the order.
Chose a different life from you.
The Brotherhood does not forget.
So what if it doesn't? What does that have to do on me? I left.
These companions of yours, they have their secrets too.
And sure.
They will come to bite you in the end. Young assassin.
I left that neck. I didn't.
You don't get to choose to leave. The Order is always watching. The Brotherhood of Night is always watching. You flee.
You watching doesn't mean a thing that I'm not with you with.
You flee. You will become like me. An entity lost to time, to suffer the consequences.
So Victor, what warnings means will have effective use as they get back into the foliage.
On a mission for you.
Oh, a mission.
If you refuse to accept, you and your friends will be stuck here. Centuries. Hot centuries.
And what is this mission?
Just a contract. To kill. Person's name. I have to pull up.
Right, that would be someone in the party. I'm like, okay. Well, that's when the party gets pulled up.
Jacoby.
Timing
Yes.
is everything, Gary.
Yes, it is. Jacoby Elmore.
Say that again and spell it out.
Jacoby, Jaecoby. Elmore, Elmore.
So the last name was I'm sorry to you like I always do the trick of your card thing here.
Elmore.
What's the relevance to him?
He's the reason all this started, this war on these lands. The leader of the Phoenix Braves.
Well,
JR.
Oh, he got shot.
His name is, it's Jacoby Ray Elmore, but I didn't give you Ray, but yes. That's where JR comes from. Anyways.
JR.
JR. Jacoby Ray is his name. It's Jacoby Ray Elmore.
I use understand where the JRs come from.
Yeah. Oh, don't worry about it. Anyways.
Okay.
Flint has things. Flint has.
I got notes, motherfucker. Trying to pay attention.
We need the downfall of the Phoenix race. Push. With him gone, the Braves no more could finally lift this curse that we made upon these lands. You fail to do so. You will be hunted.
this is not already. That's not a big threat.
Those that you love and care for will have no say in the matter either. Yep.
And what are this contract? What is being asked of me? Take out this Jacoby
Jacoby
yeah, we're in the
Jacoby Ray Elmore.
yeah, I don't know what the Jacoby Ray Amore or the fuck his name is.
You have a week.
Oh, dude.
This isn't done. The Corona K. Ah, Irish. I know. I went weird with that.
Only way you know how.
Implemented of the blight. There'll be no undoing of what we've done.
What do I gain for completing this? Certainly there's got to be something in sport for me.
Yes. Two both. You get your life. No.
No.
You get the treasure with the Morden's Keep. That was held, was stolen by the Phoenix Graves. It's all yours. You get your name removed from the list of the Brotherhood.
To never be bothered by you again.
Never be bothered by us again.
I have your word.
You have my word. You have my curse.
And if I have help, that's okay.
That is funny. As long as the job is done.
I don't like this. I was trying to leave this life, to leave a life of peace. Why now? Why bring me back in?
Because with the beginning of a late, it's the next month, so everybody knows. Beginning of the late, the blight spreading over that of the Ponakere. We have no other options. That is why the Brotherhood has been seeking those. There's not a reason why. There's not a reason why you once drawn here today. You think we let you here not on purpose? You've always been called this way. We just let you think you were making your own choices.
So what happens when, after I do this job, and you tell me that I'm free to go, but then you come crawling back again asking for it? Because the way that you frame this says that you will it.
I'm afraid not. These are the final wishes of the Brotherhood of Night for you.
And if it's not, I do this, and you come crawling back to me again, not only while under feeders, I will come for you.
If you fail to do this, you are dead on sight anyways. Whether it be all assassins or Jacoby himself. Do not fail this job.
I'm saying that after I complete this job, if you come for me again, you ask me for my help, I'm going to be the one coming for you. This better than the last job. Do I make myself clear?
It's the last job for you.
Complete.
And with that, the view that you could see over the trees, you could see a small ridge north, the emanating bluish green aura, swirling kind of like the aurora lights but low to the ground, along the side of a rockside cliff, almost in a way, and the peak of 3 towers for a brief second before all the glass panels change to black. "7 days and get out of my sight."
You get on first.
Wow. 7 days.
I was honest. Let me see if he grabs your throat or you out of the window.
Uno reverse card.
Make a dex save.
Oh.
Don't I need a roll here to combat this?
Dex.
Dex save.
Get next save?
Dex save.
Yep. After save from that, it's up to your life.
Roll the 8.
22.
22?
Yeah.
Didn't upset that. And
What's that?
They should have said that.
should have said that. Alright. You're not going through the window. You're going up against the window. As he is claw attacking, and if you want, we can roll initiative right now, but he is smashing you into the side of the window.
And then to the wall.
I don't think initiative is worth it really.
Okay. That's good. I'll just roll the d.
Well, stress too.
It is 14 points of bludgeoning damage as his arm is smashing you against the wall.
What?
I thought you said it was to the window.
The window to the wall, to the blood dripping down. His dog.
Well, I'm not.
Ow!
Yeah.
Are you bloodied there?
Fight the house. Fight the house. Come on, fight the house.
House always wins.
House always wins.
Which sounds like something Flint would say when he kills somebody.
100%.
Oh, yeah.
And as the smashing hits, Hezilleon, you are up and out of bed. You walk into the hallway where it's complete blackness. You hear this loud smash upstairs, and then this blackness that was in the hallway completely removes itself, and you see a sleeping Flint in the middle of the floor. Look how cute he is.
I figured just
Jesus.
I figured you better come on.
I will groggily, begrudgingly, as soon as the spell wears off, just kind of dust off my poncho, adjust my hat, and just really got nothing to say about it.
Keeping watch at the back of your eyelids, over.
There was a moment where a shadow creeped up and swallowed the light, and Wilford and I went to investigate. The shadows seemed to swallow me up. I swear I didn't fall asleep on the job. Don't discredit me like that. This place is fucked. Talk said we can't leave. Something's wrong with the doors. And I don't know where Wilford is now. When I fell asleep, it was an enchantment. I know that much.
Well, are you gonna stand up?
Yeah, I already did. I dusted myself off.
I was hoping I was just talking to you while you're still laying.
Nah, I begrudgingly got up.
Let's see who else is sleeping on the couch.
And we should probably find Wolf. I imagine he's in trouble.
Mr.
Everyone
Jones.
else in the room woke up. I think Wilfa might be in trouble. The shadows came up to us.
I'll be away.
It's not waiting.
Should we wake up the others, or should we go? Because if there's magic curses here, it could take us out and know that we were gone.
I don't see me going to sleep quite like you did, but okay.
Well, time will tell. I want to go and personally wake up Torque this time.
Bite his toes.
And yeah.
Yeah, like, I can imagine Waddles is still, like, begrudgingly, like, trying to yank on his boot or whatever.
Yeah. You just look
You're gonna walk up to him and be like, "You're a duck. Why didn't you just do this?" And gonna cast thaumaturgy, and I'm purposely just gonna stay whack, really loud.
Sucks.
Like the alarm clock.
Alarm clock, yep. Everybody roll a con save at disadvantage. And
I love thaumaturgy.
it's such a good camera.
Dirty 20. My first roll was a 16.
I crit for 25.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I rolled a 16 and a 15.
You can choose then if you want to wake up.
I would like to say Hollow spouse enough to kind of sleep lightly in a situation that he would wake up, preferably. So he's not like a total like log.
Passive ain't waking up to shit.
My lower was 15.
15.
Yeah.
God.
I got a +5 though, that's fine.
I was about to say 15. I was trying to make the decent. I'd say 15's enough to wake up. It was supposed to be 14, but I'm gonna bump it back just to have a couple people wake up from a loud crack at disadvantage.
Immediately wake up and just summons a sword or something. Like, what's that? Where? What? Are we talking about a quack hydra?
Oh god.
So it's me and Hollow waking up.
Yep.
And that's it.
I am teaching you all how to quack.
I can't move.
It's we throw like a dagger, like mixes out by an inch. You're like, oh, sorry. Reflex.
Wait, are we teaching Lana how to quack like we are teaching the like ducks how to quack? Like quack. Just quack.
Wait.
Why do like a
Quack.
Dang, why can't you move? We skipped over this part.
Because
I don't know.
I was supposed to move the past space.
Oh, yeah, so he's trying to pass his arm.
I'm not waking up.
Well, Zane. Wait, Zane, why are we up?
Nail or the Bash Brothers.
Zane's not coming.
Let's see what you can get me out of this. These arms.
That's how the situation is.
I was going to say, you have to do like a strength check, like against Pasiphae's sleeping hold.
Do I get a roll?
Yeah.
Here, I'll give you the help back and start trying to pry your arms out.
What's your strength modifier?
+3.
+3.
But my saving throw is +5.
I have no bonus to my stress.
Yeah. What's your reserve base?
16.
16. Okay.
I'm help. Come on.
Yeah, roll a strength and save there, Zane. I'm going to say just based off of your base stat, and because you're sleeping, you have no control over those, so.
That is an 11.
Zane is not getting
Zane will come back for you if we need you.
Okay, I'm sleep goddess.
I roll over, pulling him with me. The other side of the bed.
He flips and here we go!
Alright, just ragdoll.
As everybody is waking up slow. Well, not everybody. Some of you guys are waking up, and Flint and Ezale are like gathered together. Wilfor, you were thrown against the wall, looking rough, whatever. Eli had to walk out of the room at this point in time, and in the hallway, Flint and Ezale, you guys would hear the door open and like slam right behind him, and then he would walk towards the stairs, staring at you, Flint and Ezale. He just has a pissed off look on his face, but once again, you know this man is blind, or as far as you know, he's blind. He is walking towards the stair with his cane. He kind of like walks around, does the very dramatic flipping of a coat kind of thing, and then storms down the bottom of the stairs. But if he just walks right by you guys.
I just thought something. When Tor showed him the house, was he like seeing, like, imagine if you like saw your like organs on display. That'd be really concerning. I understand why he's upset.
That's it.
I'm gonna walk in the direction that he came from and see if I can find Wilford.
Yeah, walking towards the door, opening it up, you find the large spiral staircase that goes up.
I'm gonna go with him.
I guess I'll be here. Thanks for explaining the situation, everyone. I guess I'll watch the door.
Yeah.
Teach one of us how to climb
Oh,
over
yeah,
there.
you're new.
I'll continue sleeping and cuddling Zane.
I'll just go back to sleep.
When Ezale, you get to the top of the staircase and you would fight, I would say pretty beaten Wilfor, as he is just like laying on the ground, smashed. You can see the cracking in the windows or where he got hit to, and as he's laying there.
Nothing Flint hasn't seen before.
Can you stop getting your ass kicked for 5 minutes?
And he's out.
Getting tired of this habit, Wilford, picking your broken ass off the floor.
Well, you know what? Someone's got to sing all these licks, and it's sure shit ain't you, so I don't want to hear it.
What happened with you and the old dusty man?
That is a conversation filled in type of goodies. It's a temp.
Old man won't be
Oh,
allowed.
me. If you got your ass beat by a blind man, just go ahead and sit.
I'm not gonna say it as
What form of martial arts are you studying this, man? Because I'm starting to think that your technique is a little bit rusty.
Would you like to know where the tongues go?
I would, absolutely. Is it from getting your ass kicked style?
Yes. I'm a former assassin. I left that life behind. And just say why I'm long. And my
All right,
former
well.
assassin sex has come back with a job calling for me. And the boss man's asking me personally. I decided to not take no for an answer.
Well, that's fan-freaking-tastic. So, let me get this straight. So, right, you got your ass kicked and got a job at the same time. That's fun. Normally, you get your ass kicked at the job.
That takes
That
time.
job I want.
So you used to be an assassin. Were you better at being an assassin than you are at being a monk?
I was very good at being an assassin.
Did you forget?
I tried to forget.
Working.
Could you try and remember?
I can try to remember for sure, yes. I tried to forget. But I'm gonna have to remember now, because I have to take somebody out within 7 days.
Lot of great action going on.
What? So you have a target. You have a deadline of 7 days. Who's the target?
I'll see the name of the target in, so did I do that.
Wow.
Jacqueline, Ray,
Oh,
Elmore.
Ray.
Oh wait, no. I did right.
Jamiroquai.
I swear you wrote it down. I'm really excited you did.
Yeah.
I wrote it down. I wrote it down on 3 different pages. But that's
Yeah, I wrote it down since I was like, I need to write this name down.
Corey, Ray,
And then I
Elmore.
put it on an envelope. So, like, I have like an envelope right here. Like that's.
Jacoby Elmore.
Jermaine Jackson.
I
Yes.
can solve my journal and see the name.
The leader of the Phoenix Springs, Jacoby Ray Elmore.
Alright, and I write that note down next to my old JR note that I had in my journal already, and just kind of nod my head. So, it looked like we were already starting a war with the Phoenix Braves, by taking out the right hand. Might as well. So, what are the terms of this deal beyond the 7-day grace period before they come whoop your ass again?
No, we don't want to find out if it doesn't get done in 7 bits. Let's split that way.
Fair enough. A lot of fun. Any rewards if we complete the task?
Well, the reward is that we don't die. And by I say we, I mean all of us.
Guilt
I
by
don't-
association, it sounds like.
Yes, I don't mean to put all of your lot in with me, but because you're traveling with me, you're being guised as collateral damage.
You're not going to tell them about the treasure?
The treasure that... Yeah, and the treasure that we've been trying to hunt on this island, does it have anything to do with the situation that we're stuck in?
Yeah. Yes, literally the treasure that got mentioned track. Yeah.
He's just saying if he wants to say or not, though. So.
Insight, Jack.
Yeah. If you're going to roll that, then yeah, I will roll that.
If you're not telling him, then it's
I'll roll
deception
an
check.
insight check.
Yeah, so it's insight from Flint, and then if you're not wanting to tell Wolfware, it's a deception check.
I do a deception because I don't want to necessarily, because I'm trying to like not necessarily let on that I'm like a former assassin. Like I'm trying to keep those cards close to my chest.
What do you
just
mean?
admitted it.
You admitted it straight up to Flint's face.
Well, yeah, but like,
You confessed the whole damn thing.
yeah, well, yeah, I still want to try to like keep this someday.
What are you lying about then? The treasure? What is the treasure? I think it's...
Fine, I'm proficient in deception. What are you proficient in?
Definitely not insight.
There's no way you can cover the treasure. We're going to keep for the treasure.
I'm smart.
Let him try.
The information.
And he's gonna lie. We're gonna take it anyways. Doesn't matter.
That's so funny. I rolled an 11.
Good. I'm an assassin. You're an assassin? Psych. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm so lost in what's
I mean,
happening.
Well, it's traveling.
Yeah. That's all you gotta say.
I'll just shake my head at the information and be like, well, we were going in this direction already, so I guess we're gonna take this as a gentle push in the direction we were already going.
Okay, let's look at it this way. If you don't know it, then you can't be harmed by it.
That's great, but the thing is you're putting all of our lives in danger because of your past bullshit. Maybe one day that'll happen to me too. As I told you, I have other people that are out in the world. So before you go and run your mouth, I'll say that I do have associations that I'm not really thrilled about that may come up to bite me later, and I'll cross that bridge before I burn it. But
I feel like we're in
there's a reward involved. If there's a reward involved in taking down this gang leader beyond, just killing off a gang leader, I want the diamonds.
there's
There's any kind of gems,
not being killed.
jewelry.
Let's
Things
focus on
like
not.
that.
Let's focus on not being killed, and then we'll get to the rest of that after the fact. Because I figure being alive matters more than it.
Right, and I will continue to do so in my way, but in the meanwhile, maybe you sit down, light a candle, and meditate and figure out how to keep yourself on your feet in battle.
Can't light candles.
Hezilleon's been here the whole time.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
God damn.
He waits for the right moment.
I love that.
Flint just literally is just like, lifts his hand and is just like, defeated.
But I will call a meeting for the group. I will inform them of this unfortunate task that I am bared upon and that I am required to complete and may require some assistance from, say, everybody. I do not take any pleasure in having to bring this up because this is a past that I was prepared to leave behind. But I will bring
Well done, if you weren't able to deliver, soup. You gotta deliver a corpse now.
Man, I'm very much better at than delivering soup. I think.
I will tell.
You've seen me.
So what do we do with this information now? Only have, unfortunately, yes, Wilfer, I have. But, we have half our crew still sleeping, unable to be woken up. Waddles is thoroughly trying to gnaw away at the hours of talk right now.
I don't care about
He's trying to wait. He's doing his best. He's doing his best.
You missed that tone, Warren.
Cute little boy.
So now we keep our watch.
Alright.
Yeah, dude.
Dale, you want to stay with us?
Yeah, I feel like you should pass it to somebody else. You got your SK5 line now.
Yes, I need a rest, so I will pass that to Zale. Do you want to take over for me?
You need a lot of things, but yes, I'll be glad to help.
You know what? 7 months. Just with that, it's take over for me.
So you guys walk downstairs, kind of like, all right, someone gonna tell me what the hell's happening now?
Yeah, well, I'll inform. I'll have a conversation with Hollow and just kind of recap all of the things that are going on. It's mostly me bitching about Wilford, calling the piece of shit and all that good stuff, but
The usual.
also kind of explaining the job, explaining that apparently we have 7 days, which if I recall, the meeting that you guys were scheduled to have as part of your initiation, it's probably like tomorrow, isn't it?
Maybe today at this point.
It was, yes.
That would have been
Yesterday.
2 days ago.
Yeah, actually. Yeah.
So we spent 3 days on the ship.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about the kind of like 3 days.
yeah.
Yeah, no, that's all fast. But wait, this sounds like a whole lot of not our problem, is what I'm hearing from Wilfer. Or you from Dad's about Wilfer.
As I say,
Yeah,
you're
do
not
it
even
up here.
awake right now. What the fuck are you hearing of anything? You're like asleep in the fucking.
Hollow is awake, and I asked what the hell was going on when you guys walked in the room.
Torque and Pastor are the only ones sleeping.
Well-
Zay said he went back to sleep afterwards.
That's
Yeah, I was like, well, I can't get out of Pacifi's arms. I guess I'll just go back to sleep.
So Foot just sold you out and be like, alright, that sounds like a whole lot of not our business. We're here to go loot the keep.
Yeah, it'll be your business when I let you know it's your business.
Flint told me it is out of your hands. Flint told me what the information was.
Go to fucking bed. Kill a microphone and go to bed.
Jesus.
Take this long rest and get out. So all of the information that we gathered today is putting us all in the same direction. We got Morden Keep. We got... Is Morden Keep, Alex, is Morden Keep the place that I located that was like 5 miles away?
No.
Or did I not make that connection?
That was South Scar, wasn't it?
Right.
South Scar is south.
I thought we found a map for the city that was outside Mori Keep.
South
Was that Pacific that found that?
Yes.
Pacific.
And that's Morden, which is like
Next to Mori Keep, yeah.
Yes. So, but Morden, I was on the side.
More than I have been to.
Yes. I think this treasure map and gear you guys has the update. Yeah, it's I'll have to give you the update. Or if you go to the Legend Keep or whatever, and you pull up the gear out.
What the hell?
It has.
Is it on here? No. Try you do it, probably. It's fine.
I need that link again, that Legend Keep.
I think it's more hidden a bit on the Discord.
Yeah. I'll send that again.
You guys didn't bookmark it?
I didn't know it was a thing.
We have all the deets in there that we decided to add.
I just have the old Google Doc.
Oh, that is old.
That's an old talk.
That's all.
I usually have D&D Beyond, Roll20, and Facebook all open tabs at all times. Because like, I'm always looking at my character sheet, just like...
I always have my D&D Beyond open.
Anyways. I used the map on accident. Oops. I hope you do those. Oh. Oh, just the map. Who is that? I will say, most of you guys went back to bed and stuff like that. I'm going to speed up through the night. There were some, your watch-wise, you guys can rotate however you need to, but you guys can get your long rest in.
Right.
Hey, down. Better put the people on their watch.
Yes.
You got 2 hours of active time. Like, slightly active time. And so long rest.
You have 2 hours light activity and then 6 hours of sleep.
I'll keep tossing and turning with Zane. You're gonna have whiplash in the morning.
Zane's night curse. Not the best performance. You guys...
But he didn't get cold.
No, sure. You guys wake up to Red and Jonathan. Both standing at the top of the stairs. So the two... It is my the last 2 watchers or whatever. They have a plate of green... very, very green eggs.
And ham?
No ham. No, it's just green eggs. But no,
I said at the same time.
green eggs, and then there's
No.
it's like a blackened potato. It's really appetizing.
Temptative. I'm resistant to poisons.
So we made you
Pass will eat anything.
we made you breakfast. More. Jonathan made the breakfast, but you guys can want some breakfast. It looks and tastes really good.
Oh, this is a delicacy on my planet. Just kidding. I never was raised on my planet.
As Pacific wakes up, she's just gonna kind of stretch her arms and maybe accidentally push Zane off the bed.
Whoa!
I'm free!
Your eggs look delicious, but I think I might just eat my dry jerky I have on my map. I think
Pacific is just gonna smell food and it's gonna do like the cartoon follow the smell trail.
calling it that it smells like food is a bold assumption.
It smells cooked.
This is passive pay, okay? So, she's gonna devour whatever is handed to her. Do I need to make any saves?
No.
Okay.
No, but it's just oddly colored food.
Oh!
Because of the parts of where this is growing now, it just distorts a lot of the food colorations, and like the eggs are all different colors. Just for yeah, the food is completely fine. So
After Patrick eats one,
I will
doesn't
also
like,
have like
keel over, like, alright, I'll try one, I guess.
I'll see if I can get seconds and thirds.
yeah, yeah.
I'm
There's
gonna
enough.
ask real quick if one of the people are they all joining us, like all the other people in the house?
Rem and Jimothy are. Eli is not.
Oh, okay. I only figured Eli might know a little bit more about this wand that I got because I studied it, but I still don't know all of its properties.
Yeah.
I thought, oh, we need the slasher one. I was like, well, we got two.
That was a take on magic. No,
Say what?
Jonathan will just. I don't know nothing about magic, and the little head will chime in. But do you know what this stone might be that we were given? And they will hold out a yellow sapphire that is very different than any sort of gem you guys have ever seen at this point.
When they're yellow, aren't they topaz?
No, it's like
Sapphires can be different colors.
the yellow sapphire.
Yeah.
It's just the formation of the...
Yeah,
It's
okay.
like fiery yellow, but it's
formation.
considered a yellow sapphire like so.
I don't know. Can I do, like, I hold it for a second? Are you going to bite my head off?
You want to hold it for a second? Hold it for a second.
Yeah. With that?
Roll on Arcana check.
Boy, I'm not good at those, actually.
And you're a
Is
weirdo.
there any way I could assist him while he's looking at it?
When it says, how are you going to assist them and kick them?
That's what lies in on that 20. That's what I got. 15. And a plus 3, so 18.
18?
18.
Cool. This gem is a form of the wave. With this is not your typical ghost sapphire. As you pick it up, there's an arcanic effect that you can feel within it. Almost starts to absorb within your plasmoid. Like, what hand do you have?
Pitch with my right hand because I feel like he kind of uses both. He's a plasma, but I feel like he's probably more dominant right hand.
All right. It is formed within your right hand, and it is not coming out now. Jonathan, hey man, that's my stone! Anyway, he's like grabbing your hand.
This doesn't usually happen. It usually just comes right out if I want it to come out.
This life gem is now attached to you.
Uh-oh.
Well, shite. That's probably not safe.
Only thing, you're in level 1 version of this, which I don't know how much it's going to help you to. Well, it might, but you can add a small life stone of trickery,
Ooh. Oh, boy.
and you get a +2 to sleight of hand checks.
Sleight of hand's never a bad thing.
Fair.
It's a nice yellow materia.
I hear Dolos is like, I wish I did that.
Yeah,
Right out.
that is the level 1 effect.
To be fair, we don't know.
I'm actually proficient.
I'm
Proficient in sleight of hand. Slap.
I'm proficient too.
I'm sure not, but I'm the one that touched it.
And as the day is starting and Hollow is just stealing this life gem, not intentionally, but it's happening, we will pick up next time with you guys beginning the adventure to south or north. You guys have options which way you're going. So, couple cliffhangers, couple opportunities for you guys now. So.